Turning inside out vase with a secret. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for the visit. Now I'm going to do an inside out vase with a secret. And I'm using for this project, I'm using oak. In a later stage you will see that that was one of my mistakes. I'm putting paper and I'm gluing on paper. The reason for that is that's the easiest way to glue together 4 pieces of wood and then be able to split them. That's the secret. And now I'm creating a tenon. The wood glue with the paper supposed to be strong enough, but I didn't want to take a chance. That's why I put the black tape around it, just in case. And now I'm calculating the cuts that I want to do, and I'm going to put a rough drawing on the wood just for me to turn my head around it. Remember, it's inside out, so it's upside down. You have to do the negative to your idea. Just added a quick line so it will be easier for me to get the lines when I wanna do the project. And now I'm creating the neck, and you will see a neck and a half of size of the vase, the glass vase. Actually, this glass vase it comes from a laboratory. They call it boiling vessel or something similar to that. It was very difficult to find it. A friend of mine, Mervyn, he works at the school and he managed to get it for me from the laboratory. And now I'm cutting it and I'm shaping the way that the vase is supposed to sit inside. The idea is behind it. By the way, I'm just quickly sandpaper it to give it the marks. And the previous project that I made with inside out, I battled a little bit to put it together, and one of you guys told me, why don't you mark it with numbers? It will be much easier. So I'm listening, and that's what I done, and I hope it will be easier. So cut it in 4, back again, and I will show you my idea behind it, what I done. Now I think all of you guys got the idea already what I'm planning to do and how I'm planning to do that. At this stage I can't put the vessel in yet, so what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to glue 2 pieces together fast, strong, and 2 of them I'm going to glue, and the 2 pieces I'm going to glue again with paper. After a few hours, of course, of letting this one dry. Now I'm starting to shape the vase on the outside. That will be the final shape. Of course, first of all, I cut off the tenon, and then I created a new one because the other one was upside down. And now the last view on how it's going to look like, and that's going to be the final shape. And in this stage, I discovered that I messed up. And I've gone too deep, and I managed to get to the line. So the decision is, do I throw it away or do I find another solution? In the meantime, let me continue working on the shape, and I'll think about it and what I'm going to do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to throw it away, but then I got an idea. I will do the kintsugi system. Actually, kintsugi comes with gold and glue, but the idea behind it is to take something that is damaged and highlight it as a part of the feature, a part of the design. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this line that I've gone through a little bit wider, and I'm going to make it as a part of the feature. Otherwise, I have to throw this thing away. I hope you agree with my decision, not to throw it away, but to give it another feature, and that is the other feature. And now I'll split it in half, and I'm going to put on the, because this time I don't have so much space to glue. I'm using epoxy glue. It will be stronger than wood glue, and it's also clear, and I will use this one. Then you will see I'm using some funny technique. I'm using foam, expanding foam, and you're going to ask yourself, why do I'm using expanding foam? And the reason is, when I'll put the extending foam now, and I'm going to put the glass in, it will hold the glass in place. So when I turn it, because I'm still going to turn, it's not going to shake inside and break. And now is the time for the final sandpapering and polishing. Even that I've got those open windows, I have no choice. I have to polish and sandpaper. And the places where you can see the white line of the foam are cut off with a knife, with a sharp knife. You have to look in an area just to see it slightly. And I'm going to put Yorkshire grid, and then I'm going to put Hampshire shin. I'll finish with Hampshire shin. At this stage comes a very difficult and dangerous thing. I have to cut the corner off, and I have to cut it in an angle, so I'm not going to touch the glass. Because if I touch the glass, like here, when I'm going to clean it up, if I'll touch the glass, that's the end of the story. That really will go to the dustbin. So I didn't go too deep inside. I decided to use sandpaper, and I'll go through the whole sandpaper from 120 all the way to the 400, and then Yorkshire grid, Hampshire shin, and that's the side. Now I have to part it on the other side. Whew, lucky I've got this black line tool, and it came out easy, and it did not break. We'll flat the bottom. What I done is, when I parted in an angle, so it will be easier. And I go through to the sandpaper. I drill a hole for my logo, put the logo in, and now I will give it again Yorkshire grid, this time without hemschuschen. In few seconds, I'm going to explain the good, the bad, and what didn't work and what worked for me. So stick around for my presentation of what did I do right and wrong. Thank you for staying all the way to the end. It was a challenging project. I made a few mistakes. I fixed them. What did I learn out of it? First of all, I like the idea. I hope you do too. Inside out, with a secret inside, with a glass vase inside, so you can use it for flowers. And a few other mistakes that I made. One of them is the wood. I used oak. I think it's too porous for this project. I need something more dense. To do it on my next one, I'll do it with more dense one. I would not do the neck inside. I'll leave it as it is, so I will be able to drill a hole in the end here, so it will be round, because this way, if you look properly inside, it's square. What else? Otherwise it came out okay. Yeah, of course, because what happened was that I went too deep on one side and I had a little bit of a line. So I made those two, I showed you how I made those two repairs. I used the damage that I made to make it as a feature. And that's the Japanese style. They take a damage and they make it as a feature. And do I like it? Yes, I like it very much. Will I give it to somebody? No, because my wife probably won't let me. And I will do another one. I don't know if it's going to be next week or in 2 weeks time or 3 weeks time. I'll try with the 3 pieces of wood, we'll see. Like a pyramid, and I'm thinking of a new project. So stick around. I will do again an inside out with the secret. You will have to see what my plan is. In the meantime, thank you very much for visiting my channel and sticking all the way. And now, what we're going to do is, if you don't mind, subscribe if you're new for my channel. Remarks at the bottom. Don't forget to put some remarks. Very important to me. And then I will see you on my next video. Cheers. Boom.